Ed Sullivan.
Ladies and gentlemen, a really big shoe.
Sullivan.
Ladies and gentlemen, a really big shoe.
Lobato.
Me.
2, 3, 4. Who in the world? Hey.
Today on the Castle Critters, who knows what evil lurks behind door 6B here uptown on 108th Street. But we're going to visit a friend of ours who is an animator by the name...
Cut.
What? What?
Don't say his address. Going about robbing his fucking house. Just say door 6B.
Welcome to the Castle Critters special guest spot today. And we're visiting a friend of ours, Doug George, here behind 6B, where evil lurks. He's going to show us some of his works. He's a sculptor and does animation. So right now, let's knock on the door and see how Doug is doing. He's coming.
Hello, sir.
It's me, Vinny from the Castle Critters, Doug. Open the door.
Oh, you sure?
It's me.
Oh, all right. I'll have to... I guess, well, the guy here will, you're from Castle Critters?
We're from Castle Critters. Say hi to all our friends on TV, Doug.
I had plastic surgery, but, Oh, yeah, I'm Doug, and this guy here, he's like a Roger Moore lookalike. He had a lot of plastic surgery. He's 71 years old.
Yup, that's him. This is our friend Doug. We're gonna go back to his room and see his artwork and his animation. So take us back, Doug.
Well, first I want to introduce a few of my friends here on the door. If you notice, they're a bunch of bloody whiteys up here. Because really, whiteys don't belong in Spanish Harlem, and the racial tension has kind of caused all my friends here to get battered.
Hey, did you run into the Chupacabra?
What? Oh.
That Spanish beast from Puerto Rico, you know?
Actually, the Spanish people were nice. It's just these other guys that keep selling drugs. It's kind of scary.
Well...
But maybe we shouldn't say this on the show. He's not too happy, I guess. Is this a kid show? We shouldn't
That's a kid show. Don't do drugs, kids.
Hey, don't look at all this bloody stuff. This is a kid show.
Yeah. My God, it looks like Scarface.
See this. This is not here.
Okay, in 3,
Don't shoot too many.
2.
That rag will be in there. Use them sparingly expensive. Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're here. Boy, that was... I'm sorry. Welcome back, kids. It's a long walk down Doug's hallway. Doug, you know, you gotta make that hallway shorter, Doug.
Well, I have a lot of bicycles, so, you know.
I hear you, man.
Yeah.
I hurt my ankle, you know.
Absolutely, sir.
I'll be the street man. I'll upstage you.
You're crazy, Doug. I love you. I really do. I love you. But anyway, Doug is an animator, and we met Doug down at the zoo. Is that not right, Doug, boy?
Yes, that is true, actually, and you'll verify. Yes, I did, and I don't have a hairpiece on. And yeah, actually, welcome to United Mutations Animations. That's what my company is. But very soon I'm going to show you this beautiful logo that isn't United Mutations Animation. It's a friend of mine named Chris Larson, and his company is Old Plenty Animation Studio. Yeah, Old Plenty Animation Studio. And
like Good or Plenty?
yeah, kind of like Good and Plenty. Maybe I always wondered if that's where he got it
Gee,
from.
is that he does his stuff in a box and go choo choo choo?
Something like that. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like he calls himself like animation and writing Old Plenty, but at any rate, make short story long, I kind of did this logo for my friend. He sort of hired me to do this to put in his window.
Nice job,
He's
nice
got this
job.
animation company out in Long Branch. It's still wet, actually.
Oh.
And we're still going to put some legs, which aren't even done yet, and possibly some tentacles on here.
Uh-huh.
And if you notice the technique I use over here, almost felt like a pizza man or something at one point, because when I was rolling it to make that green clay, I had this big, huge, sheet of it, and the way I did it is using this rolling pin, rolling on this glass. And the glass is great because you can smooth stuff so easily, constantly, and the stuff has a little bit of oil in it, which is fine, and you can add extra oil to it. And I even use this cheese grater. A lot of people who use Fimo, they always say it's too hard, and they're right. It's a lot harder than Super Sculpey, but you can get it a lot softer by grating it up. And you need this kind of a shape hole, because if you get caught in a hole like that.
Oh, wow.
But you use this shape, or definitely these teardrop, and you grate it up.
Right.
And you add a little salad oil to it, and then you take it and you can really work a huge amount of it pretty fast to save a lot of time. Roll it out with a rolling pin. Then I created...
Excuse me.
Sure, I created the... Yeah, it didn't pop.
It was incredible, huh?
Well, it's just put in regular oven. But then I pressed this into this.
Boy, you don't know
clay.
the power of Sculpey sometimes, huh? Take it
Yeah.
away, Doug. Hey, Doug, wait. You
Oh, yeah,
know,
go ahead.
I love you, but how'd you get into animation, man? What made you say, I want to be an animator?
Well, it got into me. I think I never had a choice in the matter. Sometimes for the better, for worse. You know, on my better days, I'm really proud of myself, and then some days I wonder why I'm doing it, and all of a sudden I wake up, you know, and I'm 20-something years old, and now 32, and surrounded by clay characters, and tell you the truth, sometimes I wonder how the other half lives. I wish I could have the option of being a lawyer or a garbage man. Notice I lumped those two careers together, lawyer and garbage man.
Well, let me
Both
tell
very
you, I
similar.
can tell you, the other half lives okay, but they don't have as much fun as we do.
Yeah, we have fun sometimes, that's true.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's really tough because we gotta, you know, deal with the business end of this
Yeah.
stuff, which is a lot harder, you know.
I can identify with
Paid
that.
on time and try
You know, sometimes living in that little bag with all my friends, I really get upset because I had time to find nothing. But I love them anyway. But no, really, what got you into animation, Doug? How'd you do it?
Well, like I said, I think I was doing it from the time I was a little kid, you know, been doing it
Yeah.
since before I was born, you know. I know that sounds really nutty, but I guess my dad, you know, was an artist. As you can see here, see this, I pressed this into there. I'll answer that question in a sec, but I pressed that into there, and then once that's, you know, hard, then I baked that, and then I press it into there, and you get this nice texture, see?
Whoop.
Yeah. It's kind of sad, but it's kind of funny too. It's kind of pathetic, you know, like black humor. He's basically homeless, bodiless, and jobless, and this little machine just keeps his head going. Of course, he's on disability, he's on SSI, which is better known to a lot of people as social scholarship for intellectuals. But at any rate, the SSI only pays like you know, $600 a month, and he needs like $2,000 to keep this machine going. So he's on top of this. He's on the street, you know, begging for change, you know. And who comes along but that guy, Tony Robbins, that guy from late night TV a couple years ago that does those late night infomercials? He's not pictured here, but Tony Robbins says, you know, you gotta use a strategy in life. You know, it's like the fly that keeps hitting the glass. You gotta use a strategy. So Tony Robbins offers him these tapes. You know, if you listen to these, you know, 20 tapes for $400, then suddenly you can change your life. And basically, Tony Robbins says, oh yeah, use a strategy, use these tapes, you know, and he throws all these dumb tapes at the guy. And both of these are. This is when I was almost about to get a place to live finally, and that was how much pain I was in wanting a place. It was like, Manhattan was really on my mind, bloody speaking there. I've learned to be very, because of society, I've learned to be very,
It's getting a little too strong for the show. We can't make that kind of statements to kids yet, you know.
I keep forgetting the
Although
show's
they
for
may meet
kids.
someone like that.
Duggar, you were waiting.
You
And I
on
have a
this
lot
now?
in me.
Whoa, I like that guy.
Yeah, you know, if you notice, he's kind of has a little baby quality. I'm realizing recently, I kind of really to be nurtured. Like, I don't know, it's weird. I'm like, sometimes I have so much pain, I feel like crying almost. Like, anyway, they make a short story long. This guy's
Yeah.
very surreal, but he's sort of innocent, but yet he's all kind of ugly and horrible. But he's got these old people for eyes.
So tell me, Doug, did you study a lot of anatomy of the body to really sculpt that good, or is you just taught yourself?
Mostly self-taught, but I actually in college when I went to Cal Arts, I had
Uh-huh.
really great training in color design and as well as some life drawing. But my figures, if you notice, you don't see a lot of figures. I'm still not fantastic at doing full body figures, and I make the head so fast. As a matter of fact, you can see me make one right now.
Oh, he's gonna make a head for us right
Yeah,
now, gang. Watch
literally
this.
About a minute.
A moon head over
Time
there.
it.
That's a nice head.
And I always keep a tool in my pocket. Hopefully I got one in my pocket right now. Here's one right here.
Uh-huh.
That'll do. Now, like, tools are even customized. Of course, from last night, my hand's a little beat up because I got attacked last night. But you shouldn't tell kids about that.
It must have been traumatic, huh, Doug?
Well, a guy just kind of slammed his fists on my... I keep forgetting this is for kids.
Yeah, you can't do that, man. I
Yeah.
mean, but that's okay. If you need to get that out, and it made me work cathartic for you, okay? You know?
Yeah, kids, don't worry about being attacked. Don't worry about...
I wouldn't say that, Doug, but. So what's the quickest time you ever knocked out a head? You ever timed yourself how long it takes you to do a head?
Sure, actually, as fast as like one subway stop, which is the equivalent of 45 seconds.
Wow.
Now that's when I'm like really in a good mode. But right now my hand's a little slow because
Uh-huh.
I did get battered last night from this nice guy in the street,
Wow.
and so my hand was like bleeding last night. And first time though in 32 years that I ever got attacked.
Now, kids, what you're looking at is an
Luckily
extreme
I had
close-up.
my bike helmet on. Luckily, so the guy put dents in my bike helmet. Ooh, jeez.
That's okay. That was a critic.
Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't take me long. Of course, I make these kind of typical oldest men here.
Yeah, he looks like a Republican.
Yeah, it's true, he does. It's constipated whiteys. Yeah, the baby even agrees. Working 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. Da, 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 da.
Well, you know, we
Hey,
got the
part-time.
baby working for minimum wage because
know.
we're that kind of show.
Out of the womb and into the job.
That's right. He got his social security number as soon as he was born.
I remember that. That's what happened to me, too.
So, Doug, hey, can we take a look at your Cinemagic
Sure.
interview thing there? That
Sure.
He has a write-up in
But first,
Cinemagic.
take a look at a
But
couple
first,
more little happy...
awful, Doug. Jesus Christ, Doug, I told you, man. You can't. Oh,
This is
okay,
once
well, we'll
again-
show it anyway, kids, because it's artwork.
Well, this is
okay?
one, you know, once again, I hate blood. Actually, I don't do this to be vulgar, but I was like finally in the summer camp, and I was so isolated.
Did they
I finally,
not pay you, Doug?
Well, I finally got in the camp, you know, and I felt so good to be around people, and so that was the, you know, the guy had that buildings in his head. It was like,
Gosh,
it
Doug.
says, does gray matter? Because there's gray matter in his head.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter featuring Perk and the Business Revolving Credit. Thanks again for a magnificent performance. Keep up the good work, and let's break June's record with a $50 million month.
Thanks, Carmen. Now for an update on commercial and professional banking initiatives to help you continue this upward trend in the fourth quarter. CPB Sales Consulting is coordinating the first CPB Sales College on October 23rd, 25th, and 27th for branch managers. Participants will have the opportunity to tailor their own programs and elect courses to suit their particular market needs and sales skills level. In an effort to further strengthen our relationships with CPAs, CPB Sales Consulting is also offering the Financing Independent Business Abercrombie training to Chemical Professional Alliance members. This course provides CPAs with the tools they need to help their small business clients understand the major financial factors essential to their business growth. And now, the implementation plan for something you have been asking for. Next generation sales automation will be piloted in the fourth quarter of 1995 with full branch network rollout scheduled for the first quarter of 1996. Sales automation has several key, easy-to-access, Windows-based components. First, a sales contact management system that will allow you to track proactive sales contacts with your customers. The first thing sales reps will see at the beginning of each day is their appointment calendar. Second, the product knowledge component. This will be used at the point of sale with customers, using screens that provide product features and benefits, and also has the capability to do product comparisons. Third is the financial calculator component. This will provide the capability to demonstrate the financial impact of customers' buying decisions and identify the need for referrals to sales specialists such as CISC, CIA, the PFAs, or your mortgage account rep. For example, should your customer buy or lease a car? How can she finance her child's college education? What's the best way for the customer to plan for retirement? Screens showing these financial calculations can be printed out and given to the customer. Fourth is a bank info component, which will display rate information, branch locations and hours, ATM locations and hours, bank-wide seminars, promotional data, in effect, any information relevant to you at that point of sale. This system will enable you to increase productivity and to deliver consistent, accurate information to our customers. Finally, an update on Committed to Service. As you know, the CTS system was put in place to save you time and to provide efficient service delivery to our customers. In the fourth quarter, workshops will be held for branch and service managers to review the CTS program and determine how to maximize its effectiveness. And now, Jack Stack rejoins us.
The major initiatives and sales support programs we've discussed so far demonstrate our commitment to meeting our promise to you and to customers. All of these major efforts are designed to provide you with a consistent and efficient sales environment. You've already been doing a lot of relationship work. For example, you did a great job on the CNC households. You manually linked 130,000 commercial households with their personal accounts. showing linkage between commercial and personal relationships. The result of this will be that in the first quarter of 1996, you will be able to see these combined relationships on your CP screen. As Carol noted earlier, your support for the third quarter direct deposit program was tremendous. This effort will have a big impact on reducing branch traffic, leaving you with more time for proactive sales. Congratulations to the branches that achieved their enrollment goals. As Carmen Mastriani mentioned earlier, small business loan activity in the first half of 1995 was phenomenal. Your performance and achievements do not go unnoticed. First, the best performing tellers from each of our districts in Bank at Work compete for the New York Tellermania title in October. The winners of this event will be flown to Houston, Texas to compete at the Tellermania World Championship on October 27th. You may remember that New York won Tellermania in '94. We'll be rooting for all competing tellers and expecting one of you to bring that title back home. Also, Eagle winners abound amongst us, and we'll see who the latest winners are in just a minute. And as a special bonus to branch managers who will make 4 consecutive quarters of RIP and their annual customer satisfaction goal, I am happy to announce that the 1995 Leadership Forum will be held in Key Biscayne, Florida at the Sonesta Beach Hotel, March 21st through March 24th, 1996. Keep up the great work and keep your spirits high. I look forward to working with you to build not only the biggest, but the best consumer sales and service organization in the United States, a place that customers want to bank and where we want to work.
Thanks, Jack. On a final note, we'll close with our Eagle winners for the second quarter of 1995. Keep striving for the best as these sales reps have. See you next quarter.
The phone is really the best access to all of our customers.
Last quarter, we brainstormed together. We talked to each other. What are we going to do to bring in that revenue?
We will make the initiative of calling that customer and letting them know ahead of time that there's a new product that's coming out.
You have to be proactive. You have to get out from behind your desk and get out there, meet customers, talk to them, do your telemarketing, cold calling.
Knowing your customers, building on that relationship is very important.